My shape up better, my car faster, my drip better, my clothes fit better, my hoes better, my tattoos better. I'm stronger than you, my bitch thicker than yours, my guns bigger than yours. Nigga, my guns bigger than yours. I talk better than you, I hustle better, I can get a dollar quicker than you. I talk better, I walk better, my shoes fit me better, I get paid more than you. My crew with.
What's going on? This is Legend Over All About the Kicks, man. Hit that button, hit that subscribe button, show your boy some love. We're gonna talk about Big Meech. Big Meech, thought everybody's gonna come home and kiss his ring, and Big Meech, you should have just stayed cool, let your son give you some bread, but you choose to go with Rick Ross, because Rick Ross made a song about you 15 years ago in 2010. Don't get me wrong, it's a hot song on the streets. The streets was feeling it, the clubs was feeling it, but you can never in your life go with the enemy. You gotta understand, this is my opinion. If somebody put you on, you should never shit on them. Even if they did you bad or whatever, you should never say nothing bad about them because they put you in a better situation. Where Big Meech was in jail, he couldn't do nothing for his son. 50 put his son in acting classes, then made him a star on the show. 50 didn't have to do that. He could have grabbed somebody else to play him. But Big Meech looked just like his dad, so he said, no, but I'm going to put you in acting class. And Big Meech could act. Little Meech could act. The boy, he could act his ass off. He gonna be, like I said, 50 put him on, 50 made him a star, but he's going to do a lot of movies soon. He's going to be getting a lot of roles. If the 50's going to, I don't know if he's going to cancel the show or not. 50 making a lot of money off the show too. But Big Meech, you got to understand, man. The show you had, everybody canceled it. The promoters lost a lot of money on that show. Lost a lot of money. If he would have did it with 50, that shit would have sold out. 20,000 people at that place would have sold out. That's who you should have did it with. Rick Ross is a legend, don't get me wrong. Rick Ross is not a gangster. Big Meech, I know you want to be in the finest jewelry. I know you got a little jewelry on you now. You're living in Miami. You're doing all that. I understand that. Salute to you for doing your little, 20-some years in jail and got out. But you should never in your life shit on 50. Because 50 going to get you. Well, that's how 50 is. He's petty. You do something to him, he's going to get you back 10 times worse. So, I mean, you choose what you wanted to do. You shouldn't did that. You should have did something with 50. See 50 want to do a show, and it would have got sold out because 50 is a good promoter. He's a good businessman. You know what I'm saying? So you messed up for your son, Little Meech. You messed up for him. So we'll see what happens with the situation. 50 might forgive him. I don't know that's going to happen. But Big Meech and Rick Ross, if that's who you want to go with, I'm not saying Rick Ross is a bad person. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to look out for you. But 50 would did more, and 50 would have more opportunities for you. You know what I'm saying? But you choose not to do that. So, I don't know what to say. Next topic, let's go. Seemed like Drake trying to get the band back together, man. That's Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne, Tiger. Baby. Lil Wayne, Drake always had Lil Wayne back. When he was beefing with Pusha T, he had his back, took that L. When his beef with Birdman and one paid Lil Wayne his money. When Birdman owned 50% of Young Money, and Lil Wayne owned 49%. Drake was on Lil Wayne's side. If anybody gonna be on Drake's side, Nicki, he went on to Nicki concert, the Blueprint 2 in April. That was in Toronto. But let's see if anybody gonna help Drake out. Drake gonna do a lot of stuff right now. It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? It'd be dope to see Young Money come back together. They're not really broken up. They're not, they still supporting each other. It's just, Drake went to go do his own thing. Nicki's still down, still signed to Young Money, Cash Money. Tiger been left 10 years ago. So it was nice to see, the band to get back together, man. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think, to be honest with you, I know Lil Wayne ain't really messing with Baby. Baby had a tour in New Orleans, and he, Cash Money 30-year anniversary, and Lil Wayne didn't show up. Juvenile was there. I think Turk was there, and Manny Fresh, and BG. Lil Wayne didn't show up at all. That's the main guy who kept Cash Money lights on through the mid-2000s, man. Wasn't for Lil Wayne, Cash Money went out of business in 2002. Because at the time, Cash Money didn't have nobody. Juvenile did his album in 2003, went double platinum. He left the label after that, signed a major deal with Atlantic Records, went platinum over there, and then that was it. Turk left back in 2001. BG was doing his own independent albums until he went to jail in 2009. And Lil Wayne was the only one still there. So, and all the other artists they had on the label was flopping. So Lil Wayne kept the lights on. And you got to give him credit for that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Baby said he loved him and all that. But Baby's all about the money, man. He ain't loving nobody, man. But I hope, we'll see what happens with Drake. The Kendrick Lamar beef. He lost. He didn't lose by that much. So people think he lost. Yeah, the song still playing a year later. We got the lawsuit going. But who's going to be there for Drake? Because Drake been there for a lot of people, man. We'll see. I'm not saying Lil Wayne should get in his battle or whatever, but, we'll see what happens with that situation. Let's go. Now, Goldmouth is a rapper. He's okay. He's straight. Saying that Jeezy stole money for him. Stole $50K. Ran over with the money. Goldmouth, I really don't know the situation, but I'm just going to give my details of a situation. Jeezy don't need to steal 50 G's for you, man. That's just my opinion. That boy owns so much property in Atlanta. He's making that shit in 1 week. You might sign a bad business deal. You gotta know how to read. That's about your rappers. You sign these bad deals, and then you get mad at the person who you signed the deal with. Do your own research. Do your own. If you're gonna be in the music industry, man, you shouldn't be signed to a rapper, man. And that's no disrespect to the rappers. Jeezy is in a different type of level. He's a legend in the game. He been doing it for 20-some. Actually, been doing it since 2000. Took him 5 years to blow up, but it happened. He was with Big Meech and them back in the day, driving Ferraris and Bentleys and all that. You know what I'm saying? And came out in 2005 and never looked back since. Jeezy did put a lot of people on. He made people, a couple artists as stars. YG, a couple more people. So you got to give him credit for that. But the point is, I don't think he stole 50K from you, man. People going to do what they could do when they see a person like Jeezy is accomplished. He sold platinum albums back to back. Legendary. Got the game stamped down. Prove that he stole 50,000, man. Prove it. These rappers lie so much just to get clout, man. So it's like, can't believe everything people say, man. But if you did steal that 50K and then give it to him, man, you're grimy as hell. I'm not saying you did, but if you did, you're grimy as hell. I know you know better. But if you didn't, he just using you to get clout to try to boost his, Listen, all this internet drama shit is cool. But if your music is trash, people is not gonna listen to it. And I'm not saying his music is trash, but if it's trash, it doesn't matter what you say about Jeezy or anybody else. Your music's trash, ain't nobody gonna listen to it. Make sure the music is good before you start doing all this type of stuff. But anyway, subscribe to the channel, put a like on the button. We out. Deuces. One love.